halotherapy. We're the only clinic, probably in the Caribbean, that has it's called a salt cave. They call it a salt cave, but it's not a salt cave, but it's a room that we put medicinal salt in the machine. It breaks up the particles, it blows it out, and you're sitting down there. Of course, they get covered in salt, but the salt is also very good for the skin.
Yes.
Because it's medicinal. But these small particles you breathe into your sinus, into your lungs. So if you have any type of asthma, sinus, breathing complications, build-up of mucus where you're bringing up mucus, salt is hygroscopic. So when it goes into the lungs, it absorbs all the mucus in the bronchial tubes. So if you have an asthma, let me show you. This is basically a bronchial tube. When you have asthma, the bronchial tube is filled with mucus, and it retracts and closes up, and that's why the person is breathing. They have problems breathing.
Yeah.
Okay, but when you're using this, as I said, the halotherapy or salt room, the salt goes in and it breaks down all the mucus so it opens up the bronchioles even bigger. Sinus, same thing. A lot of people have the sinuses are swollen because of continuous wrong foods. Number one, sugar and dairy should never be used. And it goes into the sinus, and what it does, it reduces all the mucus and the bacteria at the back of the nose, and of course in the lungs. Even I've had people with COPD, people who have fluid in the lungs, cancer of the lungs, who have problem breathing or sleeping, people with heart conditions, have fluid, have benefited from this room.
And you recommend the salt bath?
Of course, of course. And of course we also have the oxygen bath for skin conditions and all that.
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail, and there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand. My soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours. You are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters.
Everything used to irritate me. Politics, the lack of manners these days, remembering passwords, honestly. Even my milk drink, that used to really irritate me. Well, my tummy at least. Not now though. I've gone goat. It's mild on my insides, much better. Still thoroughly irritated by politics though, and global warming. Why don't more people bike like me? I don't drive. I don't even have a licence.
Baby steps toddler. Go gentle. Go goat.
Why have you been feeding your baby steps goat milk?
I choose to give him the baby steps goat milk because it was highly recommended by a lot. However, I choose to, give it a try. And as a first-time mom, a first-time parent, I realized that I had no problems with the milk. Having boy children, a lot of traditional people say there's a lot of gaseous experiences. I had no colic with my son. I had no spit-ups. And I feel confident that I can actually give him the milk, and it's very light. It's very, very close to breast milk as far as I can see. And I never really changed him. I started off from birth, and I will continue until, rest assured, until 36 months is stage 3.
Yeah, he can try do it after 36 months.
So I have no problem with it. I will continue doing it as long as he likes milk. So highly recommended for baby steps.
No side effects,
no side effects at all. No rashes.
No rashes.
As a testimony is that as he was teething, I had no rash. He had no pain. He had no diarrhea per se as regular child side effects of cutting teeth. None of the above.
Very well.
His IQ for me as a child is really high. His intelligence is different from a regular child because he picks up a lot of things quickly and retains as comparison to a regular child on a spectrum. So again, I would say baby steps goat milk is highly recommended for anyone who willing to give it a try. I shouldn't say a try, but you shall make
from baby
step
upwards. So baby steps goat milk. Give your children it every day. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Everything used to irritate me. Politics, the lack of manners these days, remembering passwords, honestly. Even my milk drink, that used to really irritate me. Well, my tummy at least. Not now though. I've gone goat. It's mild on my insides, much better. Still thoroughly irritated by politics though, and global warming. Why don't more people bike like me? I don't drive. I don't even have a licence.
Baby steps toddler. Go gentle. Go goat.
Sitaram, and good morning to everyone of our listeners and viewers on radio and TV Jagrati. Welcoming you to a brand new program right here on radio and TV Jagrati, Alternative Health Solutions. And let me take the time out to say good morning and welcome our special guest in studio, Dr. Carlos Navarro.
It's a pleasure again being here. Well, most people are familiar with me because I've been here before.
Yes.
And of course, it's always a pleasure to come to share as again the health procedures that we do,
Yes.
the treatments, and for different conditions, of course, and we have different treatments that we do.
Yes.
And of course, we'll be discussing that sometime during the program.
Yeah, and I know that you are definitely no stranger to TV and radio
No, I
Jagrati.
haven't been
So,
TV.
but I know you have enhanced, you have so much to talk about. So let's start with highlighting
Well, we have, of course, goat milk is a different product to cow's milk.
Yes.
Okay. It is a more alkaline. It's an alkaline food. It boosts the immune system. It has 25% more calcium than cow's milk.
Yes.
It also has a tremendous amount of magnesium. So for people who have issues in terms of cardiovascular, the molecular structure of goat milk is a lot smaller. So it does not cause the damage of what cow's milk does. But let me say this because, I know in Hinduism the cow is sacred.
Yes.
We're not talking about the cow. We're talking about how animals are reared today. It's very different. Animals are kept in very enclosed. If you go on to see what a dairy farm looks like and the production, you will see these cows are kept in a very small, cramped.
Yes.
They're not. They don't roam and run and feed on grass. Maybe some places in New Zealand, because New Zealand has a lot of cattle,
Yes.
is different. The goats there, this is from New Zealand, and the goats have large areas to roam. So they're very healthy, and of course they're fed particular foods. And of course, there's a big difference between goat milk and cow's milk. And of course, we have a special on cows, on the goat milk.
Yes.
And of course, we promote it. We don't promote dairy, because dairy, if you look at the science behind dairy, there's a lot of issues and problems with dairy, cow's milk, because of how the hormones, the injections that they give the cow, you know, and it is different when you get the milk from abroad. It's loaded with antibiotics.
Yes.
It's loaded with steroids. They give them hormones because each farmer wants to produce more milk.
So this is more of a natural product.
This is more of a natural product.
Healthy for
Healthy
babies.
for babies.
From 12
adults.
months?
Well, this could be used for 3 years upwards. So I use this
Okay.
with if I'm making CMOS, banana punch, you know, or
So
even
use
some.
it as a substitute for any dairy product, milk
Yes,
product.
yes. But of course, if you have allergies
Yes.
to dairy, then you shouldn't use it at all. And let me say this too: it's not a substitute for breast milk.
Okay.
Breast milk is the best.
Well, that is a
I'm
wonderful note.
not gonna contest that.
Yes.
You know, this, if the baby is not breastfeeding, this is your second best option.
Okay. Okay.
So you know, and it's available at Pennywise, True Value, Starlight Drugs, I think Massey stores. It's available in a wide JTA supermarket. All those places are available. Okay?
Great. So there's
So,
lots of health benefits for
A lot of
babies
health
and
benefits.
toddlers.
I've been using goat milk for approximately 7 years.
And what's the difference you have seen with changing
First
milk?
of all, if I drink dairy, I get a lot of mucus buildup.
Okay.
I get bad sinus. And I've been using this. I don't get any sinus problems. I don't get any breathing problems. That's because it's not mucus forming.
Right.
And the most important factor is what it does to the immune system. Today, as you know, we came out 2 years of COVID.
Yes.
You want to drink something and you want to put something in your body that was going to boost your immune system, not bring it down. Okay? So, and I don't need that. But cow's milk also breaks down your bones and your joints.
Okay.
That and, well, sugar. But we're not talking about that today. That's for another program.
Yes.
All right. So, again, the numbers to call if you all want to get in contact with Eden Heights Clinic is 640-8985. I think the numbers on the screen.
Yes,
but,
the numbers are on the screen there.
but for the radio, on behalf of the people who are listening to radio.
Yes.
And then you have 493-9196. I think that's our WhatsApp number.
WhatsApp number. So
Yeah.
yes, you can WhatsApp
Yes.
Eden Heights Clinic at 493-9196, or you can call them at Eden Heights Clinic 640-8985.
Right.
Hi, my name is Liana. I am a gym manager. I lift weights, I do yoga, and I am an avid runner. I have always had pain in my knee. It never discouraged me from running, but during the course of years, it has been getting progressively worse. I found out about Eden Heights Clinic, and I was encouraged to come and try their treatments. I would say that the first 2 treatments, I was a little skeptical about it, but by the 3rd one, I was sold. I was able to go back to running 5Ks and training for a 10K, and I would encourage everyone to come and try Eden Heights Clinic. Eden Heights Clinic is located at number 13 Montague Avenue, Trin City. You can contact them at 640-8985, WhatsApp them at 493-9196, or check them out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
My name is Karen Ford. I'm the 5-time national champion and 2-time Caribbean champion of freestyle football, and I'm here to explain or express my experience at the Eden Heights Clinic. So, my experience was I had injuries stretching from rib ligaments, also sore muscles, all the stuff like that that comes with being an athlete. And I'm here to express like how effective the treatment I got here was. I was actually recommended here through my cousin. He had a bad knee, a bit overweight as well, but every time he played football, his knee would go out of place and yada yada. And then one day I saw him playing football, and then I came up to him and I was like, yo, like, why you play football for so long today? And he was like, he actually came to Eden Heights Clinic and he recommended the injections to me. He said he did injections and stuff, and like it helped heal him like instantly. Like he could have played football like as normal as again, like he felt like a kid again. So with that now I was kept that in mind, and then I actually played football and was training and stuff, and I torn the ligaments by my Achilles, and it was the most painful experience ever. And I actually had competition coming up in 2 months after. So I was actually really depressed, down, everything. I was like, alright, there's no way I'm going to be able to compete, and like that's it for this competition. I'm not going to go to Europe to compete. Then I remember, like, my cousin told me about the whole treatment and stuff, so I was like, you know what, let me go and give it a try. And I went and gave it a try, and within the first month of treatment, I was actually able to start training again, and like, I was so ecstatic because like, all for me was lost, and then in fact, like, actually came and started doing treatment and realized like, such a painful injury and like, such a bad injury was able to be held. So, I would definitely recommend this for anyone who and the next great thing about it is everything is natural. Like when I asked the doctor about everything, he was like, no steroids in this, everything is like minerals, oxygen, stuff like that. And I was like, wow, like you got me serious, like there's no steroids and like I'm healing like this. So I would definitely recommend anyone who has injuries from like torn ligaments, damaged muscles, any kind of ailments like sport related, like this is the place. Like speaking as an athlete that performs and competes on the highest level, like I never went by anyone else that actually gave me results like this. So definitely anyone who needs to be healed as soon as possible, or even just like want to get back to your normal day-to-day life with no pain, anything, like this is the place to come. So check them out at 13 Montague Avenue, Trin City. The contact number is 640-8985. WhatsApp is 493-9196, and you can check them out on all social media platforms at YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Eden Heights Clinic.
We have 5 organs of elimination: lungs,
Yes.
liver, colon, kidney, skin, and those are organs that eliminate waste. You have the lymphatic system, and you also have the immune system.
Yes.
And those are other 2 systems. So you're talking about 7 systems in the body that we focus on. Because of course, when you build up waste, it has to be eliminated. And a lot of us, because we eat, depends on what we eat, a lot of the foods, they create problems in the body. And of course, the natural, normal medicine today, they don't believe in detoxification or cleansing.
Yes.
But if you go to Ayurvedic medicine, they also believe in cleansing of the organs and stuff like that. You know, and it's important when you have toxins, because, you know, some people say, they come into the clinic and they say, Dr. Navarro, give me something for this. Because we are so accustomed of taking a tablet.
Yes.
You know, everything is a tablet this and a tablet that.
I think that would
and,
heal
and, you know,
everything.
what you have for prostate, what you have for hormonal imbalance or arthritis, you have a pill. There's no magic pill. It's a combination of changes that you have to make. Dietary, number 1. In terms of supplements work, they're not miracles.
Yes.
But they support a proper diet. If you're eating poorly, don't expect
poor results. You will get poor results.
Yes, don't expect that it's going to be a miracle.
Yes.
And like I have many people come in and say, are taking a medication for, a supplement for like chondroitin, glucosamine and chondroitin for my knee pain.
Yes.
But they're not doing nothing, you know, or taking something for my prostate. I've been using this product for 5 years and it's not working, you know. So I say, well, what do you eat? And when we get down to the basics of what you're eating, you realize that your eating is not supporting the supplement that you're taking. Supplements do not work like drugs. They're there to support. So when your body needs nutrients, right, it pulls. And then again, there's the issue of what quality of vitamins, because there are thousands of vitamins on the market, and everybody boasts that this one is good. But the point is, under the microscope, when we put the product to test, if the changes are not made at a cellular level in MERS, when we look at the blood on the microscope, we're not seeing any changes. Like somebody tell me, well, I've taken a B12, but when we look at the blood, you're seeing a deficiency of B12. What's going on there? I'll tell you what's going on. The B12 is not working.
It's not working.
The person may have a digestive problem. It may work for you because your digestion, you may be younger, and your digestion would break it down and absorb. But some people, they just don't break down the stuff good, and they're not getting it.
So just the thought of...
For diabetes, for instance, you could use Karaili, cucumber, celery, parsley, ginger, garlic, and a green apple. So you make 16 ounces. They drink that. Mango leaves. Mango leaf tea. And it's not no specific mango leaf. Take 6 mango leaves in a liter of water. You boil it for 15 minutes. It gets rid of gallstones. It gets rid of kidney stones. It purifies the kidney. And guess what? Most of all, it brings down blood sugar. It regulates the blood sugar.
Regulates your blood sugar.
So we give people those recipes free. You have one for high blood pressure here.
Yes.
You have one for blocked arteries. We have recipes. We have recipes for inflammation that helps to reduce inflammation in the body. So we have a lot of those things, you know.